Hey, welcome back. Now that we have beat the King Titan, we are free to do some different stuff. Today, we're going to do something I have never done before. We are taming a Titanosaur. Now they don't spawn here in Extinction, so I'll have to transfer to do this. I'm thinking Scorched Earth is probably the easiest place to find one. Also, I'm interested in seeing how the Unreal Engine 5.5 update looks on other maps. I've only ever seen it here on Extinction. Now before we swap maps, I want to prep for this challenge. I think I'm going to use a mech to knock out the Titanosaur. So let's get the mech that we have in a dino ball and let's check it. I know, it's a little cheaty. Hey, but we beat the King Titan, so we get to do some goofy stuff now. Let's get started. Okay, let's make a Titanosaur saddle while I'm working on the cannon shells here. Let's see. I think I've already placed everything in here in order to craft it. We'll just type in Titan and we'll come down here and take a look. Yes, I do have everything here. I think it's so expensive. 4,000 metal ingots, 4,000 hide. Wow. Okay, craft one. That is so expensive. Good Lord. Now, wait a second. The armor level is 1. Can we put that in an upgrade station? What? 3.2. I wonder how much it's going to be to upgrade this. Because 3.2 armor is like super low. It is 4,000 metal, 4,000. Holy cow. That is crazy. Oh my God, that's crazy. That thing weighs 200 pounds as well. Let's place a couple things into the terminal so that we can transfer. We have nothing in here now. Let's go ahead and place the saddle in. And I want to take the fin rear with us over there to Scorched Earth. All this stuff I'm going to dump off upstairs before we get ready to go, along with all my armor and stuff, because I've got armor on Scorched Earth. All right, I should have some cannon shells in here. Yeah, I think I've already moved them. Yeah, I've got some here that I've already pulled some up there. I think I pulled 50 up there. Let's see. And I put about 500 element in there. Yeah. So I've got, I'm going to say that's what, 5 stacks, 50 items in an inventory. In inventory, let's go ahead and place the mech in there. I think I have to go to here and then to there. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that I want to take with me to Scorched Earth. I've got everything over there basically. Let me get up here and let me take all of my armor and stuff off. I've got a little transfer box that I like to put everything. I've already got a few things in there that I'm storing. So let's put, do I need to eat anything? No, I'm good. Put that over there. Then let's go to cosmetics. Let's go to items. We'll drop the chibis. I don't really care to save those, but we have to take those out or they just get dropped in a bag in front of the city terminal. One thing I need to think about, well, part of the reason why I'm taking the S fin rear is because whenever I come back from Scorched Earth, I've got to have a dino to ride on because I can't actually spawn near my base here. So let's see, we've got everything out of our inventory. Let's go ahead and put the save on. So I assume there's still the glitch where, like on PS5, when you spawn in at a map you've played on a previous save, that you are out of your tribe and you can't spawn in your bed. I assume that's still a thing. I haven't transferred since the Unreal Engine update, so maybe they fixed that. But if they didn't, what I always do is I always take a dino to pull out of the terminal or something so that I can travel to and from wherever I'm going. So that's part of the reason why I've got the fin rear. When I go there, I'll just spawn close to my base and run to it, and then I'll put commands in to claim the base and the dinos. And I've got a transmitter there at the Scorched Earth base. Then whenever we leave Scorched Earth to come back here, I'll have the fin rear with me, and I'll probably spawn somewhere in the desert if it allows me. Go to city terminal and then grab him out and then run back over here. That's kind of my plan. All right, so one last time, we've got our stuff in the inventory here. Everything's cleared out of my inventory. The last thing we have to do is upload Survivor. So this will be the first time I've done it since Unreal Engine update. Hopefully there's no glitches or whatnot. If there are, I'll try to show it through editing just so you guys can see what you're going to deal with when you transfer as well. And we'll see you on the other side.
I have seen.
Okay, so I'm here at the spawn screen for Scorched Earth, and I obviously have previous saves because I've got beds at the artifact locations and at my base. And it's not letting me actually select the bed. Like, you know, you can highlight it, but I don't think it's going to let me spawn right there. It's going to be randomized, so probably end up having to do a death run to get to the base. I'm going to click on this and see if it will actually put me in the bed. I just don't think it's going to, though.
This desert wasteland was a turning.
So after that.
All right, here we are spawning. We are not in our base. Oh my God, we are so far away. Okay. Right. That's crazy. Well, looks like we're going to go to Green Ob, and we're going to grab our Fenrir, at least to get around on, and see if we can survive the heat. That's crazy. Yeah, I thought it was still glitched. It obviously is. I've got a little shack over here. This is where I used to do boss fights from. Am I still locked out of this stuff? Yeah, see, it's yellowed out. It says locked. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter in commands. So I use the take all structure command. And now I can take this. So the dinos aren't mine. I'm going to enter command for that as well. And the command I use to take my dinos back is take all dino. And now he's mine, and I can jump on him. I could just teleport to the base, I do believe. But I'm going to go in here, and let's put a save first. Sometimes coming in and out of this terminal can crash your game. So we'll open it. And what I'd like to do is like to take an item and hit save. And then we're going to take another item, and we're going to hit save. We shouldn't have to do this, but if you pull an item out of a transmitter or a terminal and then crash before you save, you lose that item. That's happened to me so many times. Okay, now before we deploy anything or do anything, let's just let's get in here. I think I should be able to transmit back to my base because I've claimed all the structures. We're going to save. I know I just did save. We're going to hit that, and we should be back to the base. Let's see if we crash. Hey, we didn't crash. They may have optimized things better. Nice. We'll turn that off. Now, I should have all my stuff in here. Let's get some gear on, and I may need to redo some skins. Yeah, because I ended up taking the skins off. I forget why I took the skins off, but I did. We need to make our keep file. Oh, something else that I noticed that I've been meaning to bring up. I've got a new implant. Now, whenever we beat the Gamma King Titan, I hit a circle button to exit out of the cutscene because, you know, I was wanting to pick up the materials that we got as a reward. I wanted to pick up my tames. We had crashed so many times, I was kind of like a little bit in shock that we got through it without crashing. And my implant didn't show anything. So if you look at my implant now, below Alpha Rockwell, you know, it shows like, you know, Alpha Broodmother, Megapithecus Dragon, Manicore, Overseer Rockwell, Gamma King Titan, +5 max level. And it also changes to the Homo Deus implant. Like it's no longer just the regular implant, it's the Homo Deus. And when we look at our wrist, like it doesn't look any different really, not to me anyway, but it's actually showing that now. Now, that wasn't showing up when we were on Extinction. I actually specifically looked and I didn't see it. So I went in and I used a command that gave me the Gamma Ascension. Now, clearly we beat the Gamma, so you know I don't feel like that's cheaty at all. But once we transfer here, that new implant shows up and those new levels showed up. So I don't know if that's a bug where you have to ascend or transfer in order for it to work, but that's what happened. So it was interesting. Let's just place this out here. All right. And this is part of the Clippins mod. And with that, we're going to go to Outfits and we're going to go to, where is it? Safari. And we're going to craft this one. This one. This one. And we'll do the boots. There we go. We're going to look for gray. And that's steel. That's good enough. And then we're going to look for, once I use pink for some accents. We're going to go here and here. Now, if you watched the Extinction series, there was a period of time when I went to the center because Ragnarok got delayed, and you would have seen all this gear because it was the armor that I wore there. And that's our armor set. I think it looks pretty good for this character on this map, you know. Got the old sunshades on. It looks pretty good. Pretty sure this is a little Jerboa. Oh no, this is a Pyjack. Yeah, it's I've got a Jerboa bone skin on, and basically Pyjacks are kind of a reskin of Jerboas. They have different features, like everything in the inventory is refrigerated, basically. Like you can see that this canteen says iced because it's inside the Pyjack. Also, it's I got shiny dino traits on there, so it's holographic and hydrating, which means it makes my water drain rate slower, which is kind of nice. So it looks like some of the traits have reset. Because when you look at the traits, like it says Protective 1, Nocturnal 2, and then Diurnal, Sprinter, and Angry are 0. So that's a bit weird. What's going on over here? I must have had a massive breeding project on Mantis. I do love my Mantis. I mean, that's like no secret. If you watch any of my videos, you know I love a Mantis. Especially the S Mantis. That is the bomb. Okay, here we are. Just pulling up on the Titanosaur. I probably should do some clearing out first before I pop out this this mech. And we'll just run around with Fenrir to do that. Let's see if we can pop the mech out. And let's go ahead and get Fenrir put up. Let's get in the mech. Okay, we do have everything, all of our element and stuff. Okay, so this is going to be a little dicey. We need to get to an area to where we can shoot down on its head, but not get hit by it. So let's get to this ledge. And I think what we'll do is we'll kind of get over here. Now, it may be able to four-wheel drive up here. I don't know. This is so weird to try to do. Oh, okay, now he's turning. You can't really zoom? Oh, come on. Dude. Okay. Let's get out of it. Let's... Nope. Why does it throw him off every time, the first time I touch it? We'll put this out. And so this tent is something I love using, and use it on other maps in Scorched Earth just because it's so good for if it's hot or cold, you know, you get some insulation. And then the flip side of that is you can use it for taming. You can just drop a tent over something and do some taming if you need to. So yeah, I like having a tent. I use it on maps other than Scorched Earth as well. Where's the Titanosaur? Where'd he go? Okay. That's weird. Oh, there he is. Man, that thing's like a little billy goat. He gets around, doesn't he? Now, I kind of feel like if I'm really close to him, I could get a really good headshot. That first shot needs to be good. Okay, that did not count. That actually damaged him. I didn't hit him on the head. Okay. This is definitely not easy. I cannot seem to get a good angle on this guy. Plus the way the cannon shot is. This is not so simple. I thought this is going to be like super simple. Couldn't really see his head. Okay, we're kind of getting an angle on the head. I'm afraid if he hits us, like it would be a one shot for this thing. Ah, I missed. He turned right at the last second. I don't know if I'm able to see him. Did that count? I think that damaged him. Let's see if we can get ahead of him here. That was a bit long to be flying. That's the neck. Yeah, missed it. Now he's buried in the... Come on, dude. Okay, that was way too low. Why is it shooting so low? Okay, but he's got his head buried in the side. Come on, man. Turn around here. His head's gonna pop out somewhere here. I can't see it. No. Should probably move. Looks like he might have been coming for us there. I don't know what would happen if we got hit. Ah, he turned. I gotta get a hit on this guy, or else I'm gonna be losing too much torpor. Ooh, we gotta move. That's 2,000 damage he did. Yeah, we missed it. Did he get us? I don't think he got us. I'm not hitting him. I mean, I'm hitting him, but I'm not getting him in the head. Okay. It is so hard to get him in the head. Okay. I don't think that got him in the head. Oof. Close, buddy. Close. It's definitely not hitting him in the head. I'm hitting him in the body. I mean, the neck, not the body, you know. Okay, missed. Completely. Okay, I think that counted. Sometimes it won't let me aim in. It's really strange. See, like right now, it's not letting me aim in. I don't know why that is. Ooh, this would be perfect. Okay, that got it. We're getting close. I'm thinking if I get 2 more solid hits, I can get this guy. Yeah. All right, we need to take a shot. Missed. Missed. Yeah, he hit us that time. See, he turns away every time. It's so frustrating how he turns away. Oh, no, I can't see because of the tree. Can't see because of the tree. Can't see because of the tree. Okay. This guy. Okay, let's get up here. Okay. His head stuck in there. We need another good shot like that. Okay. I believe I glitched out on that one. That was the neck. Or no, I think I got that in the head. One more shot ought to have him down. If I can get it before the torpor drops. Come on, dude. I wonder what the taming effect in this is going to be on this, or if that's even a thing. He is down. Okay, so now what I want to do is we've got to get up there and try to put the saddle on without hitting him. I don't know if it's taming effectiveness is a thing. is going on? Good Lord. Okay. Too much going on. Okay. Let's go to the inventory. Let's put the saddle on. And we've tamed it. Holy cow. What a pain that was. Okay. So he's pretty roughed up. Now, I don't even know what they eat. I have no idea what they eat. This is a gigantic saddle. This thing is huge. Let's get him down off this rock. I don't know what the taming effectiveness was, but if you go into his inventory, there is no imprinting, obviously, and don't see any buffs. And he's got 334,000 in health. Melee's 100. I have no idea what that means. Weight is 50,000. So this guy's going to be able to do quite a bit here. Can he harvest anything? Let's go. Is there anything under me? There's got to be bushes, right? This guy's turning radius is not great. Oh, he does a bunch of stomp damage. Let's. Okay, that's a stomp attack. What is that? That's a stomp, but he doesn't get any food. Now, I'm pretty sure I put on here that Titans can eat, not Titans, that Titanosaurs can eat. Now, I should be able to pod this guy. And let's put the wyvern out. Let's see if we can pod him. I wonder if we lost that saddle, because that saddle was super expensive to make. So his health is going up. So let's get over here, and we're going to smack this Rex around and see what happens. I'll say this guy's not a fast mover. I mean, he may be moving fast, he's just so big. He dwarfs the Rex. 1859 for the front stomp. That was right trigger. We're going to do left trigger. 1859 again. That just totally destroyed that guy. Wait, what does he even eat? I mean, his food is not dropping. So he's eating off the trough. So let's just go double check the trough one more time. And you would think there would be like a massive reduction in berries. Like the berries would just be disappearing at a quantum rate. I don't see any berries missing. What is homie eating? It's so weird. What would you even level on this thing? It's probably health, right? I mean, stamina's non-existent, no reason to touch weight. The melee is massive. Maybe movement speed. I mean, I've got movement speed on, like leveling. Maybe that could be a thing. Oh, there's nothing that you're going to put points in. What? I got 6 points available, but there's, what? Okay, so we have the Titanosaur tamed, and I've got some health back on it, and we are going to go ahead and load into the transmitter here at base, and I'm going to go back to extinction, and we're going to compare the Titanosaur with the Dreadnaughtus and see which one is bigger. I think the Titanosaur is going to be bigger, but you let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments if you have a guess which dino you think is larger. All right, so here we are at the load screen to download at Extinction, and it's not letting me have my beds at all. Like, it just shows spawn survivor. It doesn't say spawn in the bed. So we're going to do what we normally do, and we're going to pick an easy zone and run to a city terminal. All right, so we're rolling up to base now. I'll probably have to claim everything, like take the tames and take the structures, but I'm going to try something different. So what happens is, let's just look and see. Yep, it's yellowed out. It's not mine. The tribe tower gets destroyed whenever you use take all structures. All right, so I looked it up on like ARC IDs that says cheat, take tribe, and then the tribe ID. I'm just going to see if this command itself will work to take it. If not, then I'll have to come in and put the ID. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but let's try this first. Okay, so that did not work. I believe the tribe ID is going to be owner tribe of Dita, so I'm going to put that in. Okay, found another command that we're going to try. It is cheat, force player to join target tribe, space, and a 0. Let's see if this works. Okay, so that did not work. What I'm going to do is the old reliable, take all structure. And when I do, this is going to just disappear. And poof, there it goes. So stupid. There should be a bag over here with all my parts. Okay, I've got everything sorted out. My folder's made, all my junk put up. Let's put out a Dreadnaughtus and a Titanosaur and see which one is bigger. Go ahead and make your guesses now. Well, it's official. The Titanosaur is bigger than the Dreadnaughtus. You can see clearly that it is wider and taller and longer. And we'll get over here and I'll show you from the back. It's much easier to see. When you get on here, you can see like their legs are pretty much, front legs are even with each other, and you can see the head difference. The Dreadnaughtus' head is taller but shorter, and then the width of the body, length of the body, like it's pretty easy to see the Dreadnaughtus is smaller. Well, that was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure how many shells it was going to take, but we got it done. I had no idea which one was going to be bigger. I thought they were going to be almost the same size. But we can see that the Titanosaur is bigger than the Dreadnaughtus. Which one did you think was going to be bigger? Let me know down in the comments. I may do a base build with the Titanosaur saddle. I've never had one before, so it could be interesting to mess around with it. I'm not really sure when I would ever use it though. However, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the content. I had a blast making it. If so, consider giving us a like and a subscribe. We really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next one.